7-1 advancing the declining stocks. That is indeed excellent. Not quite 10-1. You look for these deeply oversold conditions for a bounce back, but we're getting better today. In terms of sectors, the leader is material stocks, and the very simple reason for that, the Brazil elections has pushed up a lot of the metals and mining stocks today, since many of them trade in Latin America. Tech strong, bank strong, and healthcare. You put the big three sectors together, and you're going to get a rally no matter what, and even industrials are doing well. Energy up, even though oil is down, but not as much of a contributor. I mentioned metals and mining, a lot of the names associated, Latin America, Rio Tinto, some of the other ones, Freeport, BHP, Billiton, Arcelor, up 1, 2, 3, or 4%. Again, partially on the Brazilian elections. So we're halfway through. Today is really the halfway point in earnings, almost half of the S&P 500. And the market is acting like there's going to be huge cuts to earnings in the fourth quarter in 2019. That's not quite happening yet. Q3, the numbers actually still are going up. Q4, well, we were about 20% last week. It's down slightly. I wouldn't say it's a big move, but it is down. Trend for first quarter 2019 was down slightly. We were just a little over 8 a few weeks ago. So down slightly, but nothing dramatic so far. I'd keep an eye on that. In terms of where we are and what to look for in a bounce, well, it's pretty simple. We have some deeply oversold sectors here. The percentage of in the S&P 1500 above 200-day moving average for automobiles, 0. Building products, 0. This is Stratagas this morning. Thrifts and mortgage finance, 0. Metals and mining. So this is where you would look for some kind of bounce in these particular sectors. Friday, we saw some excellent move in the home builders. There's a good idea of what's going on. Buybacks. I've been saying watch the buybacks. Nordstrom announced an accelerated buyback. Now, they have a 2.1 billion share buyback program. They accelerated it today. In other words, they said, we're going to buy back 1 billion shares right now. They're going to get 3 million shares October 31st. That's almost $1 billion. What does that mean? It means they think their shares are cheap, and I think a lot of companies are going to look at their shares after the earnings season and say, hey, let's pick up. We've got a lot of cash out there, and there is a lot of cash that's out there. We're going to have a record year. About $1 trillion is going to be announced. That's the estimate. We've already got over 800 billion. We'll probably see executions pick up too. That is, people actually doing the buybacks probably get close to 900 billion, and that may be a real support for the market. At least that's what people are thinking right now. And again, keep an eye on accelerated buybacks that are announced, like the Northrop Grumman deal. Finally, sell in May and go away. We used to laugh at that, saying, what happened to that? That didn't work. Remember something, sell in May ends October 31st. We ended 2,648 on the 1st of May, and we're not far from that. Sell in May and go away, that may still actually work. I'll keep an eye on that, let you know in the next day or so. Right now, the Dow is up 200 points. Sarah, back to you.